In this video, I'll guide you through how to change the language back to English on Indeed. If your account or the site has suddenly switched to another language, it can feel confusing, but fixing it is actually very quick once you know exactly where to look. I'll walk you through each step slowly and clearly so you can follow along on your own screen. First, open your web browser and go to the Indeed Preferences page. In the address bar at the top of your browser, type indeed.com/preferences and press enter. This link takes you directly to the main settings area for your Indeed account and site experience, which is the fastest way to access your language options. If you're already signed in, you should see your preferences right away. If not, you might be asked to log in first. Once you're signed in, you'll be brought back to the preferences page automatically. When the preferences page loads, don't worry if most of the text is in a language you don't understand. The layout of the page stays the same even when the language changes, so we can still navigate by position and familiar labels. On this page, your goal is to get all the way down to the bottom where the language setting is located. Use your mouse or trackpad to scroll down the page slowly. If you're on a computer, you can also use the scroll wheel on your mouse or the page down key on your keyboard to move downward. Keep scrolling until you reach the very bottom of the page. You'll know you're there when the page stops moving and you see the last group of options or links. Near the bottom area, look for the section that relates to language. Even if the text is in another language, this option is usually easy to spot because the word for language often looks somewhat similar in many languages, or it may be shown with a small globe icon or a drop-down menu. This is the setting that controls which language Indeed uses for menus, labels, and most of the interface you see. Once you've found this language area, click on the language option. This is usually a drop-down menu or a link that opens a small list of available languages. When you click it, you should see several language choices appear. Even though everything else might still be in another language, the word English is almost always displayed as English, so it should stand out clearly in the list. Now, carefully look through the available languages and select English. Click directly on English to choose it. After you make this selection, Indeed should automatically refresh or update the page so that the interface switches back into English. In some cases, it may take a second or two, so give it a moment to reload. Once the page refreshes, check the menus and text on the screen to confirm that everything is now showing in English. From here on, your browsing experience on Indeed should remain in English, making it much easier to search for jobs, update your profile, and adjust any other settings you need. That's all you need to do to change the language back to English on Indeed.